So I need to address this as well because there are some of you that are still in the holistic world that are still playing with remedies and cures and are still compartmentalizing the body by addressing the overall weaknesses by their specific symptoms. And so cancer is just a symptom. And the type of cancers is then describing what the symptoms are affecting. So if you have breast cancer, cervical cancer, pancreatic cancer, lymphoma, or lymph cancer, or whatever, those are weaknesses in those specific systems and organs. And so there are people that still want to look at Jilly Juice as a remedy for only cancer. And it's their indirect of saying that Jilly Juice is a cure for cancer. And Jilly Juice is not a cure for cancer. It is not a remedy for cancer. Jilly Juice does not just go and target a specific symptom and only reverse that. Jilly Juice is a full body understanding that everything is connected. It doesn't compartmentalize your symptoms and only then advocate reversing only the cancer, only your autoimmune disorder, or only your issue. Okay, so I still have people that want to tag me in videos of medical doctors that still will then play with the cures because they will utilize probiotics as a cure for cancer. And then that's where the Jilly Juice fits into their world. And this is why I have gotten away from groups. This is why I have not commented on certain people's Facebook, because they're still compartmentalizing the body, trying to then pick out symptoms and then say that Jilly Juice is going to cure your cancer, your disease, your chronic illness. Jilly Juice takes care of the full body. It doesn't look at your body as symptoms, but people do. Jilly Juice doesn't discriminate, but people do. And then they justify themselves tagging me in these flipping videos by saying, oh yeah, do the Jilly Juice, do the Jilly Juice. And I don't want that kind of representation. Jilly Juice is not a freaking cure for any of your diseases. Jilly Juice takes care of the weaknesses in your body that man has then figured out a discrimination method, which is called remedies, or which is called avoidance, or demonizing, or activism against whatever, because of man's imbalances and man's discriminatory practices. And Jilly Juice doesn't practice this discrimination, but man does, and remedies and medicine does. So when someone tags me in a video from a medical doctor saying that cancer can be cured from a probiotic or from cabbage juice, that is the wrong way of looking at Jilly Juice, and I don't want that kind of representation. Jilly Juice takes care of everything from A to Z. Everything. I don't care whatever symptom you have, it takes care of the weaknesses in your body that you don't even know you have. So there's no way to even say exactly what Jilly Juice is going to take care of, because you don't even know what you have until you have a pain. And you're like, oh shit, I have a weakness in this part of my body that I never knew I had, because you never experienced a trauma in your lifetime. But it probably happened way back 200, 300 years ago that you never even knew it, because it was in your family, genetic history. Okay? So cancer is just a symptom of a weakness in your body. And it is not something that we're going to say that Jilly Juice is a cure for cancer, because it's not a freaking cure. You know what a cure is? Cures are chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a cure for cancer for some. Some people will die from the cures that are out there. Cannabis is a cure for certain things based upon how many minerals you have left that you're able to handle that therapy. Okay? Cures are temporary. Cures are applying a chemistry that will stop the healing programming in your body. That's what cures are. That's what remedies are. And so when you try to apply Jilly Juice and your specific issue, you're now using Jilly Juice as a cure, and that is the wrong way to look at Jilly Juice, and it's the wrong way to represent Jilly Juice. And I don't want anything part of that. That's why I got out of some people's groups, and I don't hang out with the holistic people and all of their remedies and their whatever it is that they're promoting to compartmentalize and perpetuate the compartmentalization of the body, treating everything as if it was separate in a vacuum, not connected to anything else. Okay, that's why I get away from all those groups that are into demonization, compartmentalization, and then promoting cures. So please don't tag me in any of your videos with doctors in it that are saying stuff about stuff. Please don't private message me anyone's blog site or private message me any video on something you found on the internet that you think that I should hear about, because I already know my perspective and I don't need you to impose your perspective. Even though you say you're in support of Jilly Juice, just because you say you support Jilly Juice doesn't mean that you understand it. Because there are people that say they support Jilly Juice, but they will mischaracterize it, misrepresent it. And then people have this perception of Jilly Juice that isn't real, that isn't true. Okay, and I don't need those either. So that's why I'm very careful of the love, love, love crowd, because it's a form of manipulation. When you say, well, I love Jilly Juice, but I'm going to represent it as it's a cure for cancer, then you are misrepresenting my protocol. And then people are getting a false perception of it, and they don't really understand what it is. And then when they get the pain, they think that the cure is supposed to stop the pain, and they get pain on the protocol, and then they're like, what the hell? So I don't want anybody characterizing Jilly Juice as a cure, as a remedy for any specific ailment. Yes, it will address whatever it is that you have, because everybody has a conglomeration of symptoms that the industry has then compartmentalized and diagnosed you. But there's probably things that you don't even know you have that was never diagnosed, that's going to come to surface that you would be very, very surprised at. And so Jilly Juice doesn't deal with only just with your symptoms. It deals with everything else that is a weakness that you don't even know that you don't even know. So that's why we don't characterize Jilly Juice as a cure, as a remedy, or even use it as a cure or a remedy, or some political platform that you can stand on because you have nothing else except for Jilly Juice to rail against, you know, society. Because some people weaponize Jilly Juice as a way to then make people wrong. And I don't want that either. All right, have a great day. Bye.